Okay, mamas, we're starting with absolute basics here. Essentially a return to strength program, meaning we're starting from baseline. We're starting from postpartum recovery, which your body is the strongest it's ever been because of what it just did, right? Like your body is a complete badass vessel of life right now. So in a sense, it's literally the strongest it's ever been. But literally speaking, with your muscles, with things that need to be repaired, with reconnecting and all of that, it's probably the weakest maybe that it's ever been. Body weight and band work, so resistance work, but mostly body weight, just because we have to have somewhere to start from. And what this week is essentially priming our bodies for adding that weight and for progressing, for that progressive overload, which this whole program is focused on. This whole entire program is a progressive overload program. So by the end, you'll be lifting heavy, feeling super strong, be able to hold your plank the longest or a long amount of time, all of that. So starting with basics this week, just so that we can gradually build on it. That being said, if you already feel super strong, first of all, good for you, girlfriend. I'm proud of you. Second of all, don't be discouraged. Follow this, please, as closely to how I'm doing it as you can. If a body weight step up feels super easy, that is totally fine. It probably will feel super easy. Just know that the next time you do a step up, you're adding weight. And then the third time you do a step up, you're adding more weight, okay? So it is gradual. We're adding. So if things feel easy this first week, that is okay. Like I said, we are priming our bodies. We are getting used to doing these movements again so that we can add on weight and we can add more resistance, okay? So think about, round it out, think about using this week as a priming week to get those muscles moving again, to get used to those exercises, those movements, work on range of motion, and all of that, okay? So that's kind of my spiel going into inhale and exhale. Going into week one is be patient, trust the process, know that this is a progressive overload program. If things feel easy this week, that is okay. Work on form, work on making sure your core is being engaged properly, work on breathing at the right times, all things I will guide you on. But that's what I want your focus to be this week, is making sure you know what these exercises are, you feel comfortable doing them in your body. That way we can progress and build, okay? Woo! Pumped up. So let's go ahead, finish getting warmed up. Continue just to follow my lead here. If at any point I'm going too fast or there's something that you still need to modify, please do so. This is your workout. This is your body. You listen to it because you know it better than me, all right? Inhale and exhale. We're gonna walk it down to a high plank. If you still are not super comfy being in a plank postpartum, you are welcome to drop it down to your knees as long as you have a neutral spine, meaning from the tip of your head to your tailbone, there is a straight line, okay? If you feel comfortable going in a plank, totally great. You just wanna make sure you don't have any intra-abdominal pressure, which I've talked about early on as well. The second you feel that intra-abdominal pressure, either drop down or go on ahead and modify. All right, slowly drop it down. Press your chest up. Get that deep stretch right here. All of y'all probably have tight backs from rounding in that bad position, but very natural position from breastfeeding or bottle feeding. Tuck the toes, big exhale. Shift your weight back right here like this. Good, and lower it back down to a plank or a modified plank if that feels better. Hold here for 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, go ahead and drop it down. Child's pose, shift back right here. 2 big breaths. 1 more. Awesome job. Press it up into a tabletop position. Right here, big twist and loop it through. Gonna get some mobility going. Good, hang here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, reach up, loop it through again. 3, 2, 1, and final one on this side. Inhale and 3, 2, 1. Great job. Switch sides. So inhale, reach as far as you can, and exhale. And inhale, reach, 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 twist, and exhale. Inhale and exhale, holding for 5. Good. 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, cat-cow, since we're already in this position. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, relax the pelvic floor, lengthening this all, relaxing your core, and exhale, draw that pelvic floor up, squeeze the glutes, and engage your core. This is great for spine mobility, also a great mobility exercise for breast and bottle feeding positions. One more. Good, and as silly as it sounds, wiggle side to side, just open up that pelvic floor. Good, move your hips. Great job. All right, from this position, step each foot forward down into a deep V, or deep squat. Using your elbows, press your knees out, kind of move side to side. Awesome job, reach up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and reach. 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. And again, round your back. Slowly bring it up. Great job. Go ahead and grab your long band. Gonna finish with a few more exercises right here, and then we'll get started, okay? All right, holding right here, reach up and over. This is actually an exercise I've been doing a lot during postpartum, and the difference from when I started this to where I am now is crazy. So don't be discouraged if this is the first time you've done this mobility exercise and you literally get right here and you're like, I can't go any further. You will make progress, okay? This program is a return to strength program, but we are working on progressive overload and making that progress on every single move. That includes flexibility, that includes mobility, okay? So it's not just how heavy can we squat, okay? 2 more here. So don't be discouraged. All of these things we're working on. 1 more. And awesome job. Going ahead and drop it down on the ground right here. Ugh, like this. So both knees are at 90 degrees. Can you all see? Yes. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. This is one that I really want you to pay attention to where you are at right now. There was a wasp in case you were confused as to what I was doing. This right here, I really need to work on this position. My left leg doesn't touch the ground or knee. Hopefully by the end of this program, we are fully mobile and flexible and have more range of motion in our hips that we are able to do that. So pay attention. Where is your body right now in this position? And even more so, when we switch sides, pay attention to this side. Does this one feel tighter? What's the difference when you switch positions, okay? Pay attention to where you're at now, because I promise you in a few weeks, you will be shocked at the difference. All right, we're doing 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I'm moving. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Let's go ahead and stand it up. We'll finish off with 5 forward swings. 3, 4, 5, 5 back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we are ready. Actually, let's go ahead and do 5 and 5, excuse me, squats and then hinges, just because we are doing both of those motions. I want to make sure our lower body is warmed up too. So draw in that pelvic floor and your core, okay? So pick up that blueberry. Pull pull that belly button in, slightly tuck the ribs down, okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Also, little tip, you may notice that I don't have shoes on. As I have been recovering, there's 5, and then hold that position again. Hinge, so shifting the hips back, good flat back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We'll go over this form a little bit more in this workout. Inhale, exhale. Repeat both of those, and then we'll get started. So what I was saying is I am barefoot. I have been this postpartum doing all of my workouts barefoot just because it really allows me to get a good grip on the ground, make sure I have the strongest stance that I can have. And it almost allows you to, I don't know, you get the most out of every move. So not everybody can maybe do that. If you're working out outside, you may not want to. If you're at a public gym, you may not be able to, but if you can, strongly suggest. Okay, let's get started. We are warm, we are mobile, we're stretched. Hopefully you feel good to go. Anyways, let's get started. Super simple format today. We have 3 circuits, 3 exercises in each circuit, 3 times through each exercise. So for this first circuit, we have 8 to 10 each leg, body weight, single leg hip thrust. So a single leg hip thrust is a super difficult exercise. That's why we're starting with body weight. And that's why I have it written as 8 to 10 reps. So if you get to 8 and you're like, there is no way I can do 2 more of these, then stop at 8. That is totally fine. If you feel super strong with that, go for 10. Do what works for you. I will go over form of each exercise as we go through the first circuit, and then after that, the next 2 circuits, we'll just go right through it, okay? Second exercise is 10 cable machine if you have one, or long band squat to row. And then we're finishing with 3 sets of 30 seconds reverse tabletop hold. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope that that beeping stops soon. I have no idea what that is. I really hope that's not super loud on the microphone. If it is, I apologize. I don't really know how I can stop that because I don't know what it is. All right, engage the core. There's a wasp. Hold it right here. Make sure this is a single leg hip thrust, okay? So we're starting with our right foot or right leg. That right leg needs to be pretty much centered, lined up with your belly button, okay? So engage the core. You're going to press up, driving through the heel, squeezing your glutes up at the top, keeping your chin tucked, okay? We're not back ready like this, and we're not arching, okay? It is a scoop, a pelvic tilt, okay? So inhale and exhale. Notice my body stays flat at the top, okay? This is fully engaged all the way up at the top. My knee of the active leg is at 90 degrees. Inhale, exhale. I'm not using my upper body. If you see me doing this, they're just resting there, okay? 4, 7, one more. 8, if you're going for 10, you can go for 10, 9, 10. Okay, switch legs. So reset it up. Re-square up your hips. Re-engage your core. Here we go. Inhale, exhale all the way up. Flat right here. Flat, you know, I got boobs and I have my little postpartum belly, but flat right here, essentially at the top. This is squeezed, my chin is tucked. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, 8, stop there if you want to, 9, and 10. Okay, second exercise. This is, I have it written as 10. Again, if you want to drop it down to 8, you can do so. Chances are, since you're a mom, you've been squatting almost every single day since delivering your baby. So you're probably pretty used to this exercise. All right, let me scoot this out of the way. So for this, you want to attach your long band to something low and sturdy, or your cable machine, obviously. Go on ahead and step it back so that you've got some resistance, okay? Again, pull up that pelvic floor, engage that core, okay, we're right here. Inhale, full range of motion, and exhale. This exercise, while we squat up and while we row, it's recruiting our pelvic floor and forcing our deep core, our TVA, which is our transverse abdominis, the part of our core that had the most damage done to. That is what this is working. So really focus on, as you squat up and pull, that deep exhale and engaging this end, okay? That's the focus of this move. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, keep your weight back on your heels. If this feels easy, the further you are away from whatever it's tied to, the harder it will be. More resistance. 8, 9, and 10. And then our final exercise, 30 seconds, reverse tabletop hold. So going ahead and get on all fours like this. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, draw that core in. You want to think about, this is like a reverse plank almost. You want to think about your belly button having a string attached to it, and you're pulling it through right here. You're pulling it through, sorry, now it's not engaged, right there like that, okay? So good core engagement. You're pressed up all the way so that you still feel this in your glutes, okay? Honestly, everything, you should be feeling everything here. Shoulders, core, back, glutes, quads, okay? 3, 2, 1. Awesome, y'all. All right, going ahead and drop it down. We are going to rest for a few seconds, 30 seconds, just because there was more talking this time through as I was explaining, and then we'll jump right into second set, go through it faster, and take a little bit more rest. The first round of all of these exercises, just as we go through it together, I will be kind of explaining it as we go, because I want you to know good and well how to do these exercises, when to inhale, when to exhale, what you're engaging, proper setup, and all of that, okay? So first time through will feel a little bit longer. Second and third rounds, we'll zip right on through it. All right, let's do it, y'all. So that first exercise was the single leg hip thrust. If 10 felt like too much, drop it down, okay? Here we go. Starting with right leg, square up the hips, engage the core. Remember, my arms are not working. They're just resting here. Exhale, inhale. Keep that chin tucked. Scoop. Scoop. 7, there's 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch, re-engage, re-get it set up, okay? There's 8, 10, okay? Go ahead and grab your cable machine or long band, whatever you are using. Remember, the further you are away from the post, the harder it will be. So here we go. Engage that core. Inhale, deep. Exhale, right here, okay? Inhale, pull that pelvic floor up. Draw that core in. Inhale. We want to feel that reconnection being made in our deep core. One more. 10. Awesome job. And 30 seconds. Reverse tabletop. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Hold it, hold it. We're not holding our breath. Nice controlled breaths here. Pretty much, like I said last time, everything is engaged in this position. If you feel yourself start to kind of lose it, drop down, reset, okay? Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, that was a faster round, so we'll take a little bit more rest in between this set. We have our final time through these exercises, and then we'll move on. Next time we do this workout, we will be adding weight or a band to single leg hip thrust. We'll be adding more resistance or more weight if you're using the cable band or cable machine to this. We'll be adding stuff to that. I mean, everything is going to just build and build and build, okay? It's gonna be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. All right, let's take about 15 more seconds. Get some water if you need it. And then let's start back with single leg hip thrust. Okay, last time with each exercise. Here we go, mama. So square it up, draw that core in, starting with the pelvic floor. Keep it there. Inhale and all the way up, okay? 7, 8, stop there if you're ready, or there if you're ready, and 10, switch it up. Fully extended at the top. 7, 8, and 10. All right. Second exercise. Here we go. Inhale, deep exhale. Right here, okay? Keep that weight back on your heels. One more. 10. Okay. And our final exercise. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Everything's a little more tired now. This is our third time doing it. So again, if you need to drop down, reset, please do so. Quality over quantity, okay? 10 seconds, hold it. Check yourself, make sure you're not holding your breath. 3, 2, 1. Okay, mamas, good job. Okay, catch your breath. I'm gonna go over our next 3 exercises. So this is our next circuit. We are done with those 3. Moving on, we have 12 long band good morning. So what this is basically a progression to get back to an RDL. This is a functional movement in motherhood. Whether you realize it or not, you are doing this exercise every single day. And if you're not, you need to be. Because if you're not doing this exercise every single day, it means you're just bending over to pick things up, okay? Every time you bend over to pick up your baby, the laundry basket, dirty clothes on the floor, whatever it is, anything that you are bending over and picking up, we don't want this. That is a one-way ticket to a hurt back and has no support, okay? We want this right here. You are doing that move every single day. It is one that we need to perfect. So we're starting with square one with this, with the long band, okay? Second exercise is 8 each side, cable machine, long band, static lunge with internal rotation. I'm gonna show you all that when we get to it. A lunge is another exercise that, whether you realize it or not, you are probably doing a lot during the day. I can't tell you how many times I'm holding Wyatt and I have to bend down to get something like this, okay? It's just part of it. So we need to be strong with that as well. Also, lunges are fantastic for pelvic floor strength. And then our third exercise is 30 seconds of a bear hold with ball squeeze. Again, great for those TBAs, that deepest layer of core, and for pelvic floor. So let's go ahead and get started with our 12 long band good mornings. And let me make sure I've got my timer ready. Okay, here we go. We have 12 here. If 10 feels better, do 10. But I do really want you perfecting this exercise because we do it so much. So first things first, to get it set up, engage your core, okay? And then bring this band up and over your head so where it's comfortable on your shoulders, okay? Engage the core. Here we go. Inhale, good flat back, weights on my heels, and exhale, okay? So I'm not bending. Everything stays straight from my tip of my head to my tailbone, okay? I'm shifting my hips back. Exhale, and then posterior pelvic tilt at the top. Right there like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Next exercise is, oh yes, over here. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So static lunge, a static lunge is right here, static. It's just in place, okay? Versus a reverse lunge or a forward lunge where we're stepping. Static is right here. So before you get started, get yourself set up in the proper stance. Do a body weight one, see if that feels right, okay? What we're doing is adding internal rotation, which is great for hip mobility. Movement right here across the hips is great after giving birth because things are tight and weird. And going back to how they need to go, we need movement there, especially early postpartum, because we are sitting. We're probably sitting a whole lot. So any external, internal rotation is great. Also great for pelvic floor. So this is how this is going to work. Left leg static lunge, holding the band or cable machine in our right arm. We are inhaling. Notice my chest or my right shoulder is twisting towards my left knee, and then exhale, okay? You'll notice I'm doing a slight row at the top. It's not a full row. It's a slight row because just as we did on that squat to row, that movement towards the body while bringing myself up is going to work our TVA and our deep core. Okay, so one more time. Twist that right shoulder to your left knee and then exhale, bring yourself back up, okay? 8 to 10 here. The working leg is the front leg. 9, sorry, that was 8 and 10. Okay, so go ahead and switch. You'll notice one side may be harder than the other. Totally normal, okay? So, if we're getting started, square up those hips so that they're facing forward. Draw that core in. All right, so inhale, left shoulder to right leg. Exhale, pushing off with this leg. Back leg is there for support. 3, 6, 7. You can stop at 8 if you're ready. 9 and 10. Okay. Final exercise. I'm very out of breath from talking so much. Excuse me. Is bear crawl hold with ball squeeze. We've got 30 seconds here. So what you're going to do is drop it down on all fours. Place that ball in between your knees. Take a big inhale and then exhale. Did you see my stomach? Okay. Draw that core in. So release. Pelvic floor is relaxed. Core is relaxed. Exhale. And then squeeze that ball. We're holding here. Okay. We've got 30 seconds here. Good flat back. I like to describe this as thinking about having a full glass of water on your back, and you don't want that water to spill. At any point, if you feel intra-abdominal pressure, or you feel like you're losing your form, again, drop it down, inhale, exhale, and reset. Make sure you are squeezing that ball the whole time. 2, 1, drop. Okay. Woo! Talking about all this is tough cookies. Okay. Take a minute. Make sure, feel good about those moves. You know what your form you're working with, the weights or resistance. Make sure all of that is good. And then we'll get going with our second set, okay? Chase is updating me on the boys' status. He's inside with both of them napping. Needs. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do our second set. Okay, so we're starting with those long band good mornings, hinge, RDL, whatever we want to call them. They are prepping us to be strong in our RDL and strong in everyday movement. Sorry, text from dad, watching both boys. If I don't have a monitor on live time right here, it's because Chase is in charge of them and I have to be checking my text to make sure everything's okay. All right, y'all get it, you're almost. Engage. Here we go. All right, straight back or neutral spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, weight on your heels. And 12. I do want to say on that, I should have said this before the first round, I apologize. If you are feeling that in your lower back, probably that is because your core is still regaining strength, okay? So if you need to drop it down to 8 reps, do that. I'll tweak what's written below so that it says 8 to 12 instead of 12, just to be safe, because you may start to feel that in your lower back because we're rebuilding our core. That is totally normal, okay? As long as you're not doing this, that would be why you're feeling it, or this. If your form is spot on and you're feeling it in your lower back, it's because your core was just ripped in half, mama. So be patient. It is normal. You can fix it. All right, here we go. So square up the hips, engage. Inhale. Driving through the heel of this leg. There's 8. 10. Okay, switch sides. Oops, forgot to twist. 2. Inhale, exhale, there's 8. 10. Okay. Grab your ball, 30 seconds here. And 3, 2, here we go. No intra-abdominal pressure, okay? The second you feel that, drop and reset. Good, keep holding. Good, flat back. Squeezing that ball so we get that work on our pelvic floor. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Woo! One more set through these 3 exercises, and then our final circuit, and we are done with this workout. Great job, y'all. Hopefully you're feeling strong, or maybe if you're not feeling strong, you're feeling hopeful about feeling strong. Regardless, you are killing it and doing a great job. So, let's take a few more seconds, get some water, catch your breath, check in on your little ones if you need to. It's so funny how the moms run the house, you know? Like, we call all the shots when it comes to the little ones. I mean, of course we do. We know them the best, but it's just funny how when dads are in charge, I feel like there's always a lot of questions. That's not downplaying Chase as a dad. He's a freaking incredible dad, but it's just funny how he's like, he's crying now. What should I do? We just know our little baby so well. All right, final set here. Please remember, if this is hurting your lower back, let's drop it down a few reps, okay? Totally fine. All right, inhale, exhale. I mean, that beeping, I'm so sorry, y'all. They must be doing some construction or something nearby. 10 and 12. Done with that. Here we go. Square up the hips. Draw the core in. Inhale, exhale. Remember that slight pull up at the top as we bring it back up is working our TVA, our deep core, and our pelvic floor. There's 8, 9, and 10. Switch. Inhale, exhale, exhale. 7, 8, and 10. Woo, y'all. This is hard. All right, final 30 seconds, and then I'll go over our last moves. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Oof, I need to reset. Okay. Don't ever be afraid to reset. If your form is not right, reset. That is important. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Keep holding. Keep holding. Almost there. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Lord. Okay. Last circuit, y'all. I look like I feel, I'm sure. Okay. Last 3 exercises. Here we go. We have 8 to 10. Again, a range. Choose the amount that feels best for you. Okay. 8 to 10. Body weight, please, at least this first time. Just the first time. You can add weight next time. Body weight, curtsy, step ups. This is an example of an internal rotation as well, but we're doing it with a step up. So 8 to 10 of those. And then we're doing 8 each side, knee banded, kneeling, external rotation, which I will show you. And then we're finishing with 10 each side, bird dogs. The ways we're gonna get creative with bird dogs in this program, y'all, you don't even know. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. First things first, curtsy step up. With a curtsy step up, we're stepping up with the outside leg. So if I'm doing a right leg step up, my right leg is the leg that's furthest away from the incline, okay? Draw that core in. Inhale and exhale. We are using the working leg, okay? So we're not pushing off of the bottom leg. That's just there for support. He's hanging out, okay? We are working with this leg. So put your weight on this leg, push yourself up, okay? Inhale, exhale. Six, 7, 2 more, 9, and 10. Switch sides. So now left leg, the outside leg. Exhale. Inhale, pushing off of the left leg. Six, y'all can stop at 8. Shoot, you can stop at 4 if you need to. 8, that was 8. 9, and 10. All right. Bring it over. Let me check on. Okay. Almost running out of time here. All right. Put your left knee in here. Start with resistance, okay? Drop it down. All right. This right here may feel simple, but relax. That happens, okay? This knee banded is causing this to work, okay? There's a method to all of this madness. So keep it right here. We will add weight to this. We are exhaling, inhaling, while keeping this in place. Exhaling, inhaling. We have 10 here. Seven, slow and controlled. 8, keeping this in place. 9, 10, okay? Switch legs. Here we go. Squirt the hips, draw that core in. 6, 7, keep it tight. 8, 9, one more. 10. Okay, this is an exercise that will feel simple, or maybe it doesn't, but it probably feels simple. I promise you it's working so many good things. Okay, and then our final exercise is 10 each side, bird dogs. So you're gonna drop it down on all fours, right here, like this. Good tabletop position so that your knees are parallel with your wrist. Make sure your core is engaged before you begin. Okay, so draw it in, right here. We are exhaling, full extension. Fully extend the arm, fully extend the leg, okay? While keeping the hips square. I don't want to see this, okay? We're not twisting our hips. Our hips stay square, facing the ground, okay? Exhale, inhale. inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, one more. Awesome. All right, reset. Re-engage the core if you need, re-square up the hips. Exhale, inhale. Nine, 10. Okay, great job, y'all. We have 2 more sets there. These final 2, again, there won't be as much talking. It'll just be kind of guided. Here we go. We're getting started. As always, engage. Inhale, exhale, using the right leg. Right leg brings you up, right leg brings you down. Left leg is there for support. That was 8, you can stop there. 9 and 10. Okay, switch sides. That was 6. Focus on that breathing, keep that core engaged. We're always checking our core. There's 8, 9, and 10. All right. Here we go. All right, starting with the left leg. If you want it to be harder, scoot further back, okay? Square, engage. Exhale, inhale. Okay, second time through, this is harder. 9, hopefully you feel it a little bit more this time. 10. Or you can just trust me and know that it's doing a lot. Sometimes the simplest moves are the hardest ones, or work our bodies the most. All right, resistance, make it hard. Square, woo, this one's already pulling me. Square it up, exhale, inhale. 2 more. 9, 10. Okay. And then bird dog. Drop it down on all fours. Keep it there, okay? Exhale, fully extend. Inhale, check those hips, okay? This is where our core comes into play. We're not twisting. And 10. Switch, reset if you need. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm sweating. All right, I got one more round. Listen up. My baby is up, and I'm about 5 minutes away from feeding him. That being said, I need to get going on this final round. If that is not enough rest for you, pause this video, mama. Take a little bit more rest. I gotta get going though. So, pause, take your time if you need. Otherwise, if you got a baby to feed too, here we go. Exhale, inhale. I should say this workout will also build endurance, because a lot of times, us mamas, we only got about 30 minutes. And if we're only 2/3 of the way done with the workout and we only have 5 minutes left, sometimes, that was 8, sometimes we just gotta go, you know? Or sometimes you don't get to finish the workout and you have to come back to it 3 hours later or the next day. Let me tell you, mom, that is okay. You are doing the most right now. Taking care of 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, however many kids you're doing, working, all of these things that you're doing. So if you're adding on time for yourself and getting a workout in, then girl, if it takes you 3 days to get 1 workout in, do not get discouraged. You are still doing it. You are doing the best that you can, and that is all that matters. 8, 9, and 10. Because I can assure you, throughout this entire program, all of these workouts for me are not going to be shot in one take. There are going to be some days where it takes me 2 days to film one workout, and I'm just repeating an output to trick you. Because babies are priority. All right. Exhale, inhale. This is our third round here, so if you want to make it the hardest one yet and scoot back even further, please do so. This light twisting that we're doing, by the way, is great to rebuild core as well. It's a little bit of an easier twist than, say, a Russian twist or something like that, and it's controlled, and this is helping to keep us stable. So lots of benefits to this exercise. All right, great stability exercise. And our bodies aren't as stable. They aren't just naturally as stable as they were before giving birth, because those babies do a number on us. And we love them for it, but they do. And 10, okay? And our final exercise, here we go. Exhale, inhale. Full extension, exhale, inhale, 2 more, 9, flat back, 10, good, mama, switch it up. Exhale, inhale, you should be feeling this in your glutes too, okay? Two more, and 10. Okay, mama, we are done. It felt hard, great. You're taking the time and choosing yourself and doing this for you. If it feels hard, be proud of yourself for getting through something hard, because your body has been through a lot. You are doing a lot, you're doing the most, you absolutely are. For you to take the time out of your day, your very, very busy day, choose yourself and choose to work on yourself, I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you. Trust the process. Let's do this.